And happy Thursday, everybody. This is Harmony Muse with more Lunar. Silver Star story complete. Let's get to it, shall we? Now we've got that trial cave to do. God help us all. So, I just got notified by my fiance that with Monday being Memorial Day, she's going to be doing work from home, which means I can't record because she's going to be doing her full work from home day. Unless I do an evening recording. And I can't do that because I've got gaming with Fan and the crew. This is a cave of trial. This labyrinth is a sacred place for testing your magical strength. Thus, the use of healing or other items in the cave is forbidden. You must strive using nothing but your own abilities. When you've defeated enough monsters and exit to the other side, the trial is complete. So you can leave. I don't know that I like this. When you leave the other side of the cavern, you look to continue to listen. This is against trial policy, but I'll use my magic. So this could suck really, really badly. Or this could be fairly easy. Who knows? I said the no-no word. Ah, crud. Now, I might need to get up and take a quick AFK during the middle of this recording. If I do that, I sincerely apologize. 647, 657. That thing Hadokening Alex in the face, and it's only given 25 MP or 25 XP. Where's the justice in that? Doesn't feel right. We're conserving that for if we get too beat up. Working all the experience we can. Well, also, this way we can go back to that guy if we have to. So we can grind in here if we want to. Because we might need to. Because this might be one of those kind of dungeons. I want to be level 17 before we hit whatever the boss is of this nasty place. Because I'm sure it's going to be bullcrap. Because the boss of a place like this is never going to be fun. Oh great, new enemy. He's not going to make it all the way. Well, all right, Alex, wreck his face in. Ow! Only 25? Field cheated. That's only going to be about 40 XP, if that. No, if that. It was only 31. Is that Brett again, the thief? Hey, you guys supposed to be newcomers. I can help you get out of the caves. All you have to do is ask me how. If he's such a genius, why is he still down here? Don't trust him. We aren't going to trust him. Hello, please allow me to introduce myself. Are you a man of wealth and taste? The K is not my bag. Would you swing and cast another way out? Please allow me to correct you. Please allow myself to correct yourself. I am not a cat. Core blimey, your cat flies and talks. Smashing baby. Okay, well, I will be right back. Unfortunately, I cannot pause this because, well, the nature of MKV recording. I will be right back. Until then, enjoy Luna's status window until I'm back. Now, as a reminder to make up for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday's non-streaming, I will try to do one on Saturday. I may actually do one on Thursday evening. I don't know, or not Thursday evening. Christ. Today is Thursday. I meant Tuesday or Wednesday evening after I get back from my doctor's appointments. I'm not sure. It all depends on when I get back. I've been told how confusing the cave was, but I won't give up now. I'm going to be a great wizard and make my parents proud of me. I'm sure they already are. You're an inspiration. I just want to study magic. I'm scared stiff of this place. Wait, I know. I'll cast a spell on myself to be brave. Why didn't I think of this sooner? I'm going to check something. That was a waste. We know that the monsters usually respawn from cave level to cave level. That monster didn't respawn. Other adventures I've been living in this cave since I began my trial 5 years ago. I haven't found my way out, but I've grown quite comfortable here. I don't care if I ever pass this trial. Let's not lose hope like this poor soul, Alex. Well, if we clear out near to the end, we can come back and heal again. Okay, so we found our metal slime character. Yep, that was definitely the metal slime type. That's still going to need healing. So that thing is blocking the exit. Defeating that creature must be the final trial. Yeah, we ain't going that way. We'll give it a college try. If we don't take him down, we can't go up. We're whooping them up pretty good. Just got to make sure her mana holds out. And it did! Better XP gained. That's a level up for both of them. Attack 3, Defense 1, Agility 1, Wisdom 1, Magic Endurance 2. HP 3, MP 7, Attack 1, Defense 1, Agility 2, Wisdom 2, Magic Endurance 2. They leveled. So we're leaving with a level up. Good. We won, Alex. Did we pass the trial? Hope that was the last monster. I barely have strength to stay in the air. Let's head for the exit, Alex, and let's hope for daylight. And how much you want to bet? Nash's a-hole backside is waiting right outside that gate. Okay. To have beaten the boss and die like that would have been, a cosmic joke. A healing ring. Okay. And if Natch is right outside that door, I'm gonna choke a man. Nope. Hello and welcome. You've reached the end of the Cave of Trial. As new members of the Magic Guild, you may begin your studies in vain. You may also use items again. Good luck to you and go with the blessing of the goddess. Wow, we're here, Alex. The magical city of Vane. It's beautiful, Alex. That's how we can find him in the Magic Guild. All we have to do now is find it. 2 of the 4 heroes, Lumia Alsa and Master Ghaleon, are residents of the Magic Guild. We've never had trouble attracting new recruits to the ranks of the guild with them on staff. Alex, you admire them almost as much as Stein, don't you? Hey, I just realized that means you're going to meet 2 of your heroes in one day. Well, first let's find the goddess statue so we can heal up. Welcome to the Magic Guild, or welcome to the Magic City of Vane, home of the Magic Guild and the heart of the world. Experiments with magic have taken place here at the Guild from the moment construction was complete. Only by testing our theories about the magical arts can our knowledge of them be expanded. The Magic Guild attracts students of sorcery from all over the world. Land, Maribia, Tamara, you name it. What? You're from Berg? What next? Inbred mental midgets from Myriad? Hey, that sounded like some kind of cheap shot, was it? Yarg. That's kinda racist. My armor isn't tough, it's magically reinforced for your protection. Magic robe, magically delicious. Silver shield, better than gold. Fruity bandana, very colorful attire. Really? Really? You're gonna make a gay joke. Latest batch of students in the Magic Guild. Have you heard of Black Rose Street? It's the most famous section of Maribia. It's the home of many magic graduates and business associates from around the Magic Guild. Just about all of the items sold here are actually made here or made here in Vane. Have you visited our magic library? I think it's even more magnificent than the guild. Maybe they have some books about dragons, Alex? Mia Alsa is the only daughter of Lumia Alsa, leader of the guild. She's quiet and shy. She's also very graceful and beautiful. She has no lack of suitors. Hope we get to meet this girl soon, Alex. Me too. Alex, don't forget the reason we came here to Vane. Okay, here at Vane's weapon shop, you can purchase weapons that have been magically reinforced. Dream Cane, the Rem Rod. Oh! Magical rods that... Okay, so she can use magic rods, and that's actually good for her. Okay. Can she fling from a distance, or does she have to get up close to whack with it, I wonder? Welcome to the Guild Library. We have books on every aspect of magic and every subject known to mankind. Unfortunately, with all the new volumes we've received, it's hard to keep track of them all. Do you children need work? I'm always looking for alphabetizers. I bet they have all kinds of neat stuff in here, Alex. Where do we start? Our head librarian estimated that it would take 100 years to read every book in the library, but I'm told Ghaleon has read almost all of them. Don't ask me how, but he did. Alex would have fall asleep after 3 pages, haha. So she's okay with insulting me, but wants to get yelling at me if I so much as breathe the same air as another woman. Make up your friggin' mind. Hey, I bet you haven't heard of the Magic Emperor, have you? He's a bad man in charge of the Vile tribe. I'm gonna punch him in the head until he's my friend. Bam! Pow! Whack! He's a feisty one, just like you were, Alex. Yeah, I've been hearing all about this here Vile tribe. But ain't Altana supposed to banish them buggers when she came to our world? I've heard these stories about the Vile tribe, but I'm not worried. Why? Because the goddess Altana will protect them from us always. Or, protect us from them always. How did I get that mixed up? Tripping over my own tongue again, aren't I? Remaining this magnificent structure is a magic guild. Part of the magical force that binds all of Vane's people together. Where is the goddess statue in this town? I want to talk to Magical Jesus. Where's the goddess tower here? Is it in the guild? Oh, here. Hello, Alex. I'm glad you finally made it. Finally? You a-hole! You left me high and dry. What do you think of Vane? Breathtaking, isn't it? Ghaleon's occupied at the moment, so I'll escort you to the parlor. Actually, we'd rather look around the Magic Guild, wouldn't we, Alex? Actually, yes. All right then, suit yourselves. Luna, would you also care to wander around the guild's halls? Perhaps later, but right now I'm sitting down and getting off my feet sounds wonderful. Then I'll just give you a private tour of the Magic Guild sometime, Luna. Alex, come on upstairs whenever you're ready to meet with Ghaleon. Alex, this place is huge. I hope we don't get lost. I don't like that he took Luna off by herself. I really don't like that he took Luna off by herself. Especially since he was keeping a borderline upskirt picture of that other girl with him. I'll come for you when Ghaleon is ready. If you need anything in the meantime, Luna, please let me know. Thank you, Nash. I will. I really don't trust anybody here. That song, is it Alex? They set this up. I trust this guy about as far as I can throw him.
Oh, I'm so sorry I interrupted. You see, I heard the music, and I thought it was Alex that was playing.
It's no bother.
Slimy, pale-skinned, slick-voiced. Yeah, that guy's going to be a villain. I guarantee it. And if they tell me that's Ghaleon, I do not trust him. You play beautifully, sir, but may I ask how you came to learn that melody? Dine composed that melody when he was but a boy, before he became the Dragon Master. He knows Dine. Ruh-roh. Dragon Master Dine wrote that. Alex never told me. Why am I always the last person to know these things? Now, I'm certain this Alex probably was just unaware of the piece. No need to get unnecessarily upset. It doesn't become you. You must be a new student here at the guild, and quite a fetching one at that. You are creeping on a 15-year-old. Somebody call Chris Hansen. What? Oh no, I don't have any magical abilities. I traveled here with Alex. He's on a quest to become the Dragon Master. We've already met Quark, the White Dragon. And we're here to learn the locations of the other three. What about you? Perhaps you're on a quest of your own. You may not even realize what you're searching for. At least, not yet. Oh no, I'm not. Wait, the dream. I keep having the same dream. Why are you opening up to this complete stranger who is much, much older? Have you not heard of stranger danger, Luna? But it doesn't quite feel like a dream, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to ramble on with someone I just met. Don't apologize. Everyone wants to understand themselves and to know who they are. But not everyone is prepared for what they ultimately encounter. Especially since he seems to be clued in, which is not a good thing. Are you prepared for your journey of discovery? I think I need to sit down. I feel weak. What worries me worse is I feel like Nash set this up. You're friends of Nash? I'm sure he's told you about his crush on Mia Ausa, but he doesn't have a chance. Mia's the next guildmaster, and Nash is just a struggling student. A struggling student? And he kept telling me he was this prodigy. So the guy talks a lot of stuff. He has to get his head out of the clouds and focus on reality, like passing next week's exam. Your words are like music to my ears. Please don't disturb me. I have to concentrate on my studies. If my grades improve, perhaps I'll be recognized by Ghaleon too. The students in this class were chosen by an elite committee, which included Master Ghaleon himself. The striking wizards of tomorrow are being molded here today. You become a dragon master? That could be the funniest thing I've ever heard. Only a person with proper education could become the dragon master, country boy. Alex doesn't need education. He has skill and heart. Settle down, children. I have to take attendance. Excuse me, you must be looking for another classroom. Although you certainly aren't properly dressed for school. What? You aren't students? Then why are you interrupting me and disrupting my class? I bet this teacher's so evil her students bring her puppies to eat instead of apples. Like you care about puppies. Back off, children. The Silver Spire is off limits until further notice. This is a grand hall of the Magic Guild. The future of Maine is decided within these walls. Special guests of the guild are also greeted here. Man, this is the cushiest assignment of the guild. Let me hold meetings as often as I get breaks, which is to say never. Can't go in there. These are Mia's private quarters. No visitors are allowed. That's at least what Lemmy ordered. Why don't you kids go inside and say hello? I think she could use the company right now. Wow, he might be an awful guard, but he's a pretty nice guy. Nobody here.
Who's there?
Is she crying? Or is she getting out of bed? Oh, she's crying.
I'm sorry. I cannot go to the magic school today. I'm not feeling well. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mistook you for a messenger of my mother's. My name is Mia. Mia Ausa. May I ask your name?
I'm John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Oh, I hope I haven't asked you anything too personal. It's just that it's been so long I haven't met someone who wasn't in the Magic Guild. So hopefully you'll forgive my curiosity. I'm Null, this is Alex. Sorry about barging in. We came to talk to Ghaleon, who's going to tell us where to find the dragons. He couldn't talk to us right away, so we decided to explore the guild. That's when we found you. You're looking for the dragons? How exciting. Well, we've only found the white dragons so far. Hey, why don't you come along with us? I know you'd have a lot of fun. Adventure? Me? No, I'm sorry. It's not permitted, I'm afraid. You can't? Ah, well, I had to ask. I mean, what adventurers wouldn't want a beautiful girl by their side? You are trying to get me killed, Null. Thank you, Null. I'm flattered. Wow, you're even cuter with a smile on your face, isn't she, Alex? I plead the fifth. Oh, stop it. Hey, hey, hey! What are you doing in here? How dare you enter Mia's room without permission? Who do you think she is? You are not allowed to speak to her, much less violate the sanctity of her bedchamber. Mia is the daughter of Ghaleon, the future leader of the Magic Guild. No, Nash, these people aren't... I apologize for this, Mia. I should never let these slovenly hicks wander around the guild unsupervised. I take full responsibility for their invasion of your privacy, and I beg your forgiveness. Nash, will you please? Ghaleon will see you now. Come, quickly. Bye, Mia. Take care. Do I have to spell it out for you too? Quickly. Do I have to spell it out? That guy's an asshole. Goodbye. And suddenly he's leveled up to 14. Do you have any new spells? Just stone. Crystal Tower, the Starstone are the two most sacred places in all of Ada. Absolutely no one is allowed inside the tower without permission from Lamia Alsa herself. Besides, don't you kids have classes to attend? Truancy is the fastest way to be expelled from the guild, but we're not students, we're tourists. You didn't hear this from me, but Lemmy is acting like a complete freak lately. I think she should step aside and allow Ghaleon to run things until her mental condition is cured. I agree, a vacation is exactly what she needs. With Ghaleon as our leader, she might even decide on a permanent vacation. Mia's in line to be the next guild master, but she just doesn't have the qualities of leadership. Many of the members of the council are worried we wouldn't be able to rely on her in a crisis. Mia will become the best guild master of them all, I guarantee it. He's got some hero girl worship. Ugh. Alex, where were you? Ghaleon's been waiting on you for several minutes. They were wandered into places they most definitely should not have been, Luna. We made friends with a girl named Mia. We'll introduce you to her if you like. Of course, you know I love meeting new people. Why don't you people focus your attention on the business at hand? You've been granted an audience with Ghaleon, the great sage of the Magic Guild. Why don't you meet him first? Bossy britches. Master Ghaleon, these are the adventurers I mentioned to you earlier. Alex, Luna, and Null. It's him. Yeah, it's the creeper. I called it.
Welcome to the Magic Guild of Vane, Alex of Berg. I am Ghaleon, premier of the guild. My apprentice Nash speaks quite highly of you, boy. He said you passed the trial of the White Dragon. If that's true, perhaps you can help me.
I don't trust him. I do not trust him. Nash said you seek to become the next Dragon Master, boy. Looking at your frail form, I frankly cannot imagine it. What do you mean? Alex is more than strong enough. But I sense a magical ability lurking within you, and within Luna as well. Why don't you give up your misguided quest for the dragons? You're far better suited to taking up the study of magic here at the guild. It might not be as exciting as roaming the land, but you shall certainly live longer. I'm not gonna quit. That's a kind offer, Ghaleon, but I haven't spent my life dreaming about becoming a student. I've dreamt of becoming the next Dragon Master, and now I can realize those dreams. You certainly have made up your mind. I applaud your determination. But I've heard rumors that a Dragon Master has already been born in the town of Lan. I'd like you to investigate this Dragon Master for me and determine its legitimacy, or lack thereof. My steward will tell you the rest. Nash, you will go with Alex. Assist him in any way you can. Yes, Master Ghaleon. When we met before, why didn't you tell me who you were? There was no need, Luna. Besides, it was a pleasure to speak with someone with an appreciation for my music. Someday you will allow me to hear, or perhaps you will allow me to hear yours. The guild has heard reports from land of a man claiming to be the Dragon Master. There have also been conflicting reports that the man possesses one of the dragons. Ghaleon requests that you travel to land with Nash to see if this man is who he claims to be. The civilians of the city take the magic core for granted, but if this city was ever in real danger, they'd start singing our praises to the goddess. It's a thankless job. Now we're going to go talk to Mia, because Mia is one of the playable characters in this party. Hello, Alex. This must be Luna. How do you do? Alex and Null told me a lot about you. Nice to meet you, Mia. Don't listen to a word they say, especially Null. Jeez. It's all quite... Alright. I love hearing their stories, and I love to hear yours, too. Please come and visit me again whenever you have the time. We definitely will, Mia. Now, how do we get to recruit her? Is the question. Because I know she's recruitable. This is a dungeon of the guild. It used to be reserved for criminals and reckless behavior, whose reckless behavior had endangered the people of Vane. But in recent days, it's become populated with people whose crimes are dubious at best. What can I do? If I protest, I'll be thrown into jail with the rest of them. Anyone who disobeys the orders of our guildmaster will be swiftly imprisoned within the dungeon. What was my crime? I made the mistake of asking Lamia Alsa why she was acting so strangely. I considered Lamia a good friend. Now I consider her a righteous bitch. Yeah, they said that. I've been ordered by Lamia to pay special attention to this prisoner, so back up before I throw you into a cell of your own. I'll tell you that we're going to find an unlocked gate in this dungeon. Have you heard the rumor that the goddess Altana no longer lives in her tower? I was discussing it with a friend when Lamia overheard me, and I was sentenced to 20 years down here. I never felt hatred for anyone the way I feel it for her. 20 years for saying one thing like that. Sus. Guild is part of the magical force that binds all of Vane's people together. Okay. I don't like that they call that the fruity bandana, that it's very colorful. Because that seems like a borderline homophobic joke. Okay. Everybody's equipped with their armor. Let's go check the other shops while we're at it. These to ask you a question. A dream cane. A bonus to wisdom. That would be great for our spellcaster, for our spellflinger. Oh, it's also 12,000. Holy shnikes. Maybe not. Magic Guild has produced the greatest sorcerers of the world. Their names are legendary. That's very kind of you, but I don't consider myself a legend. Arrogant little turd! Yeah. See what kind of time frame we got. Okay, we've only been playing an hour. How does Vane float in the air? Magic Guild members may transport directly to Vane, but you have to pass through the Cave of Trial before that privilege is granted to you. Now the question is, how do we get to land? Because I don't know. Best thing we can do is probably just explore the area we can. We can go down here. We've got to find a place called Lan. Nan's a barrier. That's not Lan, so we're not going there. That looks like that's a dungeon. That might be where we have to go. Yeah, that looks like that's where we have to go. Yeah, that's where we have to go. Ah, crud buckets.
Check this out.
Well, time to redo the formations, it looks like. Ah, crud.
Check this out.
So yeah, we're going in whacking now. Wait, what?
Yeah! Check this out.
Pain. That was pain. It's also a dirty trick.
Check this out. Yeah!
Nash killed something in melee. It's a Christmas miracle.
Check this out.
Oh dear. That actually jump scared me just a little bit.
Check this out.
Oh crud, this is gonna hurt.
Special delivery. Check this out.
Well, Nash gonna die. And it is the conclusion of myself that Nash kind of had that coming. When you act like that much of a jerk, you kind of got an ass whooping coming.
Check this out.
Let's see how we're doing. Might need to run back and re-heal soon.
Check this out.
Yeah, Luna's dead. Wow, I made it. No kidding. Come on behalf of the Magic Guild, sir. We've been ordered to travel to land by Ghaleon himself. Let us pass. Oh man, we didn't want to get mixed up with the guild. Go on through quickly. Land is west of here, and this place is teeming with the criminal element. So I suggest we pass through as quickly as possible. Come on, Jess. What did I do? Give me another chance. Come on. Did you hear that? Please tell me I'm not going crazy. You're not crazy. Our boss is just drunk out of his mind and screaming himself hoarse again. I love the man, but he can be a huge pain in the butt sometimes. How lovely. Can we go now? Land isn't getting itself any closer. Jess? Wait, Jess. Wasn't the mayor... Wasn't Master Mel from Meribia's daughter named Jessica? So that would mean this guy is drinking himself stupid over Mel's daughter. Nans is an intersection that connects land to the east, or land to the west, Vane to the east, and Maria Zone to the south. But I hear there's a bandit town in the Maria Zone, so watch yourself. I think we ought to watch ourselves right now. Our leader's name is Kyle. He's the strongest man I've ever seen. I bet he could beat up all of you. You're an easily excitable person, aren't you? Wait. Isn't one of the playable characters in this party group named Kyle? I remember seeing that in the manual when I first bought this game 23 years ago. You know, I might be imagining that. Jessica, why must you taunt me so? Can't you see how much I love you? Whoa, someone call the guys in white coats. This one's a keeper. Hello, children. I would show you the merchandise I'm selling, but you're too young to know about that sort of thing. I don't think I need to see it to know what it is, Alex. Alex, your face is red. What's going through that naughty mind of yours? I think the naughty one here is you, Luna. To automatically assume the worst of literally everybody. Some guy in land is calling himself the Dragon Master and stealing food from the villagers? What is he, stupid? This is Kyle's territory. The only person to steal here is us. No one has the right to steal from others. Saw an old man crossing the barrier the other day and tried to charge him for passage. Not only did he turn me down, he gave me and my men a righteous beating in the process. We thought he was going to finish us, but he just laughed and kicked our quivering asses again. He said his name was Likey. Likey? That sounds like Like, all right. Yeah, Like's a very dynamic person. What isn't to like about Kyle? He's so strong and so gorgeous, but he's a bad boy, and bad boys need to be disciplined. Kyle's the most fabulous boss a man could ask for. He has charisma, he's a keen sense of fashion, and a wonderful tan. But there's only one thing wrong with him, but nobody's perfect, right? I had the most fascinating stories over dinner last night. Our waiter was regaling us with tales of the great Dragon Master Dine. I was so fascinating that I let my chocolate souffle to get cold, and I never do that. I bet Owl's going to tell you some stories about Dine, too. I'm the second strongest man in Danza. One of these days I will beat Kyle at thumb wrestling. I still can't believe what happened. Kyle and I were taking a walk, and holding hands with this horrid little girl came up to us. I think she was Kyle's ex-girlfriend. She screamed at him, slapped him, and face and stormed off in a huff. I don't care if they're friends or not. She has absolutely no right to treat him that way. See what I mean? Country women are just as rude as the men. Excuse me, pardon me. I have a couple of dozen mouths to feed. These men are starving after a good day robbing. Think Master Mel eats this much food for breakfast. Today's dish is Brigand Surprise. I added roasted fire ants for a dash of flavor. Roasted ants? Blah, how disgusting. But if they were covered in chocolate, I might feel a little differently. Chocolate-covered ants is considered a delicacy in some places, which I also consider farting nasty. All clear, boss. Hey, you're not Kyle. Next time, how about a hail? This is the boss's room. Pretty swank, huh? Now, if we could only get rid of the awful smell. I'm trying to find that boss of yours. I transport goods between Maribia and the rest of the towns of the continent. It's hard work. It's always worth it when I reach your bear and see Kyle. Can't say I'm thrilled to see how much it costs to pass the barrier. With the monster population has soared in the past few weeks, and I'll choose my life over my money anytime. Oh God, Jesse, it was nothing. You don't understand, it wasn't like that. Yep, that's Kyle. Jessica. Look over there, it's Maribia. I was there once when I was a kid. You still are a kid. I'm not a kid, I'm a lady! I suppose you kids notice that these guards working here are thieves, but they're good people despite that. I hire them as bodyguards when I travel into the Mario Zone to sell my patented extra strength pile salve. Guess it makes sense in a strange way, hiring the guards, I mean. When I'm going to the Mario Zone to sell my wares, the brigands of the barrier protect me. But they charge as much for their services, they might as well rob me at knife point. Well, it takes a thief to stop a thief, I suppose. Hey kids, you look like you're in need of a good meal. How about buying some of this fresh fish? Tell me, it's fresh. We're at the top of a mountain range. Well, the legal definition of fresh and nonsense is anything that isn't slimy. Greetings, I'm headed for the village of Ilook in the south region of the Mario Zone. It's a place where inventors from all over have gathered to realize their creations and exchange ideas. I'm going to build the ultimate inflatable... Oh, nasty! Come sample my wares when you grow up, kids. How about no? Ever seen children in my prison before? Are you waiting to see the inside of my cell? We're on a mission assigned to us by Ghaleon himself. Throw us to jail and you'll answer to the magic gold. I'm formally offering you a tour our prison. You are please going. We come on behalf of the Magic Guild, sir. We've been ordered to travel to land by Ghaleon himself. Let us pass. Listen up, boy. I don't care if you were sent here by the goddess himself. I don't care if you were bringing milk and cookies to my own dear mother. Nobody gets through this gate without Kyle's permission. Alas, I think the man is drunk off his arse at the moment. Can we talk to him anyway? We're really in a hurry. The last I saw him, Beastie, he was thoroughly enjoying a glass of our finest brew in the North Tower. Great. The man we need to talk to is currently thoroughly sauced. Yay. They said North Tower. I just held her hand, Jessica. Why are you so angry? Can you see Bird from here? Berg, I'm a lady! Well, he's going to be useless to us. Have you no short-term memory? I don't open this gate without Kyle say so. Look for him in the North Tower. I heard some explosive belching coming from that direction. We talked to Kyle. Kyle was drunk as a skunk. If that ain't the North Tower, they say the North Tower. This tower is far less north than that tower. Okay, so I'm speaking to him. He isn't releasing the thing. So what do I do? Okay, so we don't actually go to the North Tower. I seen Kyle. He's stumbling towards the East Tower with a mug of ale the size of my head. Let's go find him. So this is basically a ring around the rosy thing. We're not actually supposed... My friend Kyle was here a while ago, but he wanted to get some food because he was hungry. He went to the cafeteria in the basement. That's where I go to get some ice cream. Said, Hale. Hey, you kids trying to kill me? Aren't you? You're sick. Well, you said to hail you because you were afraid of us the first time. So we hail you, now what? Reagan surprised the hardest issue pair. One mistake kills the flavor dead. Kyle wouldn't even talk to me today. He got rip-roaring drunk instead. He's still fuming over that encounter with his ex-girlfriend. I saw him sashaying to his bedroom, but I didn't know where if I should go to sleep. Although the spirits he drank, he might not wake up. Is that someone has a bigger appetite than these guys? That's a frightening thought. I was looking at his quarters are right next to the mess hall. Midnight snack is just a stroll away. See, there was a man in here who had the most severe case of the munchies I'd ever seen. He ate more food in 5 minutes than I eaten in the past 5 days, but I think it ended up on his shirt than his mouth. Well, it was the leader of the barrier guard, but I guess you don't need these manners when you're in charge. I beg your pardon. Ghaleon is the strongest magician in the world, and he never eats with his hands. Kyle always falls asleep right after he eats, just like a little boy, but he doesn't have any problem finding girls to mother him. Kyle's bedroom is north of the mess hall. Why don't I check on him and make sure he can stand up straight? North of the mess hall. Kyle's finally asleep, thank the gods. When he gets drunk, he gets completely out of control, so we lock him in a jail cell until he dries out. Wish he'd stop arguing with Jessica and admit how he feels for her. So we found him. So he's got snot bubbles going. Okay.
Oh, what a night. Kyle had himself another night of wine, women, and song. Just between you and me, I think I had a little too much of the wine. But the women didn't complain.
Well, I'm pretty sure they must have, because there is a concept known to drinkers. I don't know if I can use it on YouTube, but the more drunk you get, the less certain parts of your body perform. You know, it's a 2-word phrase. The first word is whiskey. The second word, it's a nickname for Richard. That's all I have to say. Snort, bell, bleh. You were being quiet, kids. Kyle sleeps most calmly when you were riling him into furious anger. What? This sloppy drunk is in charge of Nanzo? What is he doing drooling all over the floor of this jail cell? Okay, we got... When the boss is getting worked up, he is becoming entirely berserk and uncontrollable. When he is having a most disturbing battle with his old girlfriend, we are knowing it was coming. So we are encouraging him to drink it most excessively and throwing him into the brig. It is being for the best. What? Go down there. Kyle, it is being nothing. Nothing at all. You're going back to sleep now. Yeah, okay, sleepy. That was being too close. I will make you a deal. If you are not disturbing Kyle again, I am ordering the guard to open the west gate most swiftly. I am suggesting you accept my offer before I'm throwing you in the cell with Kyle and devouring the key. Jessica was Kyle's girlfriend? Wow, I'm wondering if they still have feelings for each other. You are briskly walking away from here before Kyle awakens and gnaws on my foot. Wow! I could have told you Kyle was going to get toasted the second his lady friend stormed out of here. You didn't actually try to wake him up, did you? Few things in this world are regular than Kyle on a bender, except perhaps my mother on one. We were about to wake him up when someone stopped us, and a wise man he was, freak. You might as well wander into a cave and tickle a hibernating bear. Oh, Jesus. Why don't you run along now before you get us all fired? That is a good way to get yourself dead. Yeah. Eastman's a barrier. That's gonna get me killed. I should have saved it. How about after all that stuff I did, before I go picking on random possibly trapped chests, I save my game? I know my mother would be pleased if I did. I could practically hear her cursing at me from the beyond. Anybody who knew my mother would know that after a long interplay like that, she would be telling me to save my frickin' game.
Check this out.
He did more with a swing of his cane than Alex was doing with his sword. Frightening. The mountain pass has become much safer when Kyle was put in charge. Before he and his men arrived, there were travelers were mugged on this trail every day. I transport goods between Maribia and the Maria Zone, and this is always the worst part of the trip. I don't know about anyone else, but I definitely appreciate what Kyle and his men have done. Kyle and his men have a bad reputation, but they do good deeds. Oh, crud sticks.
Check this out. Yeah!
We're making the XP. That's for sure. I trust that chest like I trust an plain windowless white van on the street that says free candy. Kyle is a thorn in my frickin' side. Every time I'm about to make a deal, that frickin' kid shows up and scares off my customers. He says I sell stolen goods. But that ain't true. I just acquired him at a 5-finger discount. Check it out. I got a cracked mug with I Love Vane on it, and a previously owned umbrella with a couple of ventilation holes. Are you gonna frickin' buy something or what? Are you a thief or a garbage collector? Why don't you sell the... Are you sure you didn't collect this crap curbside? I'm not a thief. I just collect things on a 5-finger discount.
Check this out.
And the fact that the guy had the stones to try that line. Let's see where we're doing on our XP. Because Nash has got to be getting close. 250, not bad. Kyle is the best bandit, a wealth redistribution specialist I know, and I'm proud to work for him. This guy's proud to work for a thief? I don't get it. Westland Village, East Nanza Barrier. And since we're about to go into town, we're probably going to be cutting it off soon, after we get the in-town stuff done. Our village is home to one of the best singers in the world. Her beautiful voice helps us forget the trouble being caused by the Dragon Master. Why don't you go inside and say hello to her? I'm sure she'd love to meet you. Hello there, welcome to land. The villagers are depressed because no one can go fishing, so I've been singing songs to cheer them up. Would you like me to sing for you too? Definitely. Alex, she's almost as good as Lunar. I like this girl. Really? Thank you so much. Come back whenever you need cheering up. Welcome to the oceanside village of Land. Unfortunately, these days the fishing isn't so good. There's a problem. Thanks for the tip. We were just leaving. Oh, Null, don't be such a fraidy cat. I thought the Dragon Master was a hero, but he's a bad man. He scares me so much. I want him to go away. Don't worry, miss. I'll give that infidel the beating of a lifetime. Infidel? Now, I could be wrong, but I do recall someone saying that the Dragon Master was the protector of the goddess, but why is he living in a swamp and disturbing the good people of this here village? That's the easy one, because he's a fake. My husband warned me not to stray too far from the village because it's dangerous, but what's a monster going to attack a sweet old lady like me? From what we've seen, madam, just about all of them. I see that chest behind there, but it's a locked chest. Oh, children, you came here from Verd? How did you manage to avoid all the monsters? We killed them. If not for that fine young man from the Danza barrier, there would have been even more in your path. This is the house of the village chief. He's been having another meeting with that Dragon Master on Land Island. But the only thing they can agree on is to have another meeting. Ah, monster, help! What? Hey, you're not a monster, you're a white cat with wings. Neat. That monster I saw had wings, but he wasn't white and he wasn't nice. If you want to stay nice, don't call me a cat. Wait. Why is the girl from Trials of Mana in this game? Why is Charlotte from Trials of Mana here? That's frickin' Charlotte. What's she doing here? Is it true that we can't go fishing anymore? Yay! Why are you so happy when someone else is freaking out? Because we don't have to eat fish every single day. I don't ever want to eat it again. Is this your boat, sir? Right you are, mates. I'm not about to take her out. Every time I try to fish around Long Island, some complete lunatic tosses magic fireballs at me. The jagged coastline around land creates a complex network of ocean currents. That's why the meat of our fish is so firm and tasty, because they're always getting exercise. Now, if only we could go and catch some of these little buggers.
You have to be reasonable. The Dragon Master causing problems must be an imposter. The true guardian of Althena would never bring harm to you. To prove it, I will personally investigate this matter on your behalf. Oh, when did you come in? You weren't here before. Did you come after hearing of the trouble here? I think this Dragon Master is a fake. In fact, I bet he's even a bigger phony than my former boyfriend. A good fight is just the ticket to get over that rat. So, let's go find this fraud and show him who's boss.
Oh dear. Well, we just met another party member, it seems like. I've been feeling grumpy because I just had a fight with a jerk from Nanza. This has got to be Jessica then. Or Jethica, assuming how drunk he was. And I really need to blow off some steam. But the chief of this village is too stubborn to listen to me. I don't know what to do. Wow, Alex, this girl is really hyper. We were sent here by Master Ghaleon of the Magic Guild to check out this Dragon Master. Really? Then let me come along with you. I'm a student at Althena's shrine and I'm quite skilled with healing magics. I know we can find this guy if we work together, so what do you say? What do you think, Alex? Sounds like a plan. What? Great, we're getting along already, let's go. Hey, I know you. Who, me? Yeah, I swear I've seen you before. A priestess of Altena seems to think that Luna looks familiar. Suspicious. Meanwhile, Luna's healing songs is the only source of healing outside of people who have trained in the magic of Holy Altena. Again, suspicious. I swear I've seen you before. No, I'm sure I would have remembered it. I guess you would have. Oh well, when I remember where I've seen you, I'll let you know. This so-called Dragon Master lives out on Land Island. Let's go to the pier and borrow ourselves a boat. She's got a okay, so she's got a single target and a heal all. She's got a cure condition, and she's also got a GTFO power. She's also the hittingest member of our group. Holy crap baskets. The meeting is called to order. We're here today to determine how to defeat the Dragon Master who's made Land Island his home. And don't be afraid to speak up. Our livelihoods, our very lives are at stake here. Stake? I don't care if the Dragon Master's real or not. I just want to catch fish to feed my family. If someone has to kill him soon, I'm going to sail anyway and take my chances. I was fishing off the coast when I nearly got whacked by a fireball. It was the guy on the island who shot it at me. There's no way that barbarian can be a Dragon Master. We have to do something. Anyone who uses magic for the service of evil isn't fit to call himself a Dragon Master. We must obey the Dragon Master. If we were to anger him, we could taste the vengeance of Altena himself. But you don't even know if he's the real one. If we have any ideas, speak up. Altena knows we could use some. Let's see what time it is. It is 15 till 2 hours in, so we're going to call it here. So we're going to go ahead and save it. She only has one attack, though. We are going to go ahead and save it here. And call it for the day. Now a reminder, I will not be streaming tomorrow because I've got a doctor's appointment. I'm going to be out of town for pretty much until late night. So at this point, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. This has been Harmony Muse. I will see you all probably Saturday. So have a wonderful day, everyone.